Queen's Inn is a 12-room inn, a wine bar, and we have a winery on the property. And we have live music. We do it on Saturdays and once during the week. And we also have wine tastings up in the winery. We sit right off of Highway 41. We're about a mile north of the town of Oakhurst and about 13 to 20 minutes depending on traffic from the South Gate to Yosemite.
We do have a producing winery on site so our guests can enjoy and taste our wines as well. But our wine bar carries beers and wines from all over the world. So it's a nice venue to really sort of get outside.
Our vision for Queen's Inn originally was to have an inn and build a wine bar. And by doing so, we bring in the community as well. So it's not just for people that are coming to stay with us, but it's for people in town. And that's pretty much what's happened. A lot of friendships have sparked up just from the wine bar alone and the winery, and it just became a really fluid, nice progression.
Like Deb was saying, it's very heartwarming to us to have this place for the last 12 years and see so many people that we've sort of grown up with, you know. And even now, even if they bring their children, sometimes we see the kids are older now, they're in college, or it's just funny that that this has become such a gathering place for this community. And really, we've spent the last 12 years sort of shaping what the inn has become, of course, with the addition of the winery, and this year with adding these cabins now, we're expanded to 12 rooms. It's really been almost a community project in a lot of ways, you know. With the winery even, a lot of the community members want to be involved. It's really, they look at it as their winery. we sited the cabins so that they would have, like Deb said, more of an outdoorsy feel, but we also built a larger patio for all 4 rooms to share together, and actually are seeing people do that. It's been nice because now when we come to work in the morning, we can look up there and they're outside and they're enjoying their patios or having their coffee, and they come down to Continental Breakfast and bring it back up there and enjoy the seating outside. The food service has always been a part of what we've done at Idle Hour Winery, predominantly with food and wine pairings during our release parties, and we were known for that from our wine club members and from our locals. It's always been an important part of sharing my wines, and it was a natural sort of transition to go into Mediterranean-inspired food, because that's where I get my inspiration for the wines that I produce. And the Mediterranean foods give us a large playbook from which we can draw. You know, we do Greek, Italian, Spanish, French. We just have a lot of options. You know, we can even do some Moroccan, and that's why it's always been a hallmark of my food and wine pairings, is to showcase really good food pairings with these wines that have brighter acidity that make them pair with food. We're open daily, so lunch service, Sunday brunch, and now dinner service Wednesdays through Saturdays. Being so close to Yosemite and having so much to offer, there's just a lot to do here that if you really are into the outdoors, you can go fly fishing, you can go hiking, you can, you know, be on the lake, of course. And what are there, 3 or 4 lakes around here, not just Bass Lake.
Yeah.
We're just lucky because we sit sort of in the middle of it all. We are less than an hour away from the Madera wineries and have always been a part of the Madera Wine Trails and Sierra Art Trails programs. We really have become a destination. Our inn is great for the tourists that come, but year in, year out, there's a lot of locals that just come up from Fresno for the day.
They do.
Because they can hang out at the winery during the day, they're in the wine bar in the evening with the live music, they can walk the property, they can bring their dog. It's just a really
it's
quiet,
a very relaxed
you feel
atmosphere.
like you've gotten away.